Hello, YouTube. I got this build. A lot of people have been asking me about what I'm running, and I decided to make a video on this. This one I named it Tickle My Elmo, and it uses the Saint Elmo's engine. He also uses the GR9. Now, full disclosure, I tend to use this build. I play most of the time on heroic with all directives. So this build is great at dealing with ammo hoarders, which reduces your ammo by half, and it doesn't give you any ammo from the regular pickups. It really restricts your gameplay, but this build is able to excel at killing everything without running out of bullets. The ammo conservation of both of these weapons are incredibly high. Now, I'm running it with the 4-piece striker. Now, before, I used to run the chess piece on the striker and then running something else like either a Fenris or running a chess guy in here in order to get your additional crit chance and crit damage. But I'm not using the striker's chess piece anymore because while it does give you the highest damage, and I'll show you here in a moment, it gives you the highest damage at 1.2 mils on crits. Um, Here, let me put this in there. Wait, I promise I'm trying to make this as fast as possible. So if we run something like this, we are you want 50% crit chance whenever you're running the Coyote Mask because you want the Coyote Pack Instinct talent to provide you with the additional crit chance. Um, 15 to 25 meters is perfectly okay. This is 15 right here. Most of your engagements is going to take place between this and this. That's 25 meters right there. As long as you hit anywhere between here and here, the Coyote Mask is going to provide you that extra 10%. And depends on your playstyle though. If you're a run and gun with SMGs or shotguns, of course you're probably going to be at 0 to 15 meters, activating, proccing most of the time the 25% crit damage. But ARs and LMGs and rifles, the sweet point tends to be around the 15 to 25. But if you're beyond the 25-meter range anyway, you will have the bonuses from crit chance hitting you. So you want to have 50%. It's a very sweet point. This is the closest I could get to 50. And everything else into crit damage. All right, now the reason why this weapon setup is so good is because number one, um, Striker depends from being able to create those weapon stacks as quickly as possible. The higher you build up the stacks, the more damage you're going to be doing. And the Saint Elmo, not only does it come with almost 1000 RPM, but it also comes with very good stability, incredible amount of stability and accuracy. The reload time is almost as good as like an SMG, and the ability to give you shock ammo gives you incredible amounts of survivability from the fact that you could just go head to head with an enemy and all of a sudden you shock them so that enemy is no longer shooting at you, and in the meantime you're just melting that enemy away. And the greatest thing that I like about this, on top of all those things, is the fact that whenever you land 100 bullets, it will give you 70 back, giving you an incredible amount of bullet conservation, especially if you're running all 5 directives like I usually run. And this is something that I can show you by doing this. Look at my bullets, my bullet counter. I only have 500 and some, but all of a sudden we get electric bullets, and he just basically materializes those electric bullets out of nothing. So all of a sudden I have a hell of a lot more bullets, As you get to see, my damage to armor is around 1 mil. My damage to health is 1.2 mil. You see that? But that is assuming that you are at full stacks. And that is in a perfect world that you're at full stacks. And I have tested this again and again and again and again, especially when playing solo. Enemies don't have as much health when you're solo than when you're in a team. They don't have as much health, they die quicker. And after a firefight, I take a look to see what's the stacks on my strikers. The chess piece goes from 100 to 200 stacks. It gives you additional 200 stacks, which gives you more damage on top of that. And most of the times after a firefight, I take a look and it's barely like at half full. So while it can give you that additional 1.2 mil, remember it was 1 mil on armor, 1.2 on health. You're just not gonna get that in most firefights. The only time you're gonna get that is if you have extremely hard targets where you can actually build up to all 200 stacks. So I decided to just have that wishful thinking out of the way, and then just get me something else that will give me better results. This is going to give you better results right here. Remove that chess piece and just be fine with 100 stacks, which is going to do just fine. And then replace that with either a Fenris, if you're going with the Saint Elmo, and you don't have any directives. Fenris is a very nice, it gives you 10% assault rifle damage, and that's base damage on whether you're critting or not critting. But if you're more like me, that you want to use multiple weapons, then go with this. This one is going to give you 10% crit chance, and it does not focus on any particular weapon class. And this is good because in some situations I will be running out of bullets on St. Elmo, and then I switch over to the GR9. The GR9 is damage to targets out of cover, damage to armor, and steady-handed. Steady-handed says that for every 100 bullets that you land on target, it will give you a full mag. So essentially 250 bullets back. So land 100 to get 250. As long as you have a 40% accuracy, this essentially turns into a freaking... what's the name of that exotic that never stops firing? Chat. Bullet King. Exactly. He never runs out of bullets because he materializes those 250 bullets. He gets them out of nowhere. So my 585 that are in stock, they never run out. So this is why I run one and the other. On top of that, the hits on target also give you a 1% accuracy and stability, making this gun hit like a freaking laser. So that's that. The build is the minigun specialization, the gunner, because it will give you ammo, right? It's all about, especially when I'm running all directives, ammo conservation and weapon damage is what you're looking for. So, oh, by the way, this is running Obliterate. Obliterate is a safe way of... It still hits hard. At full stacks, it hits for 1,000 on body, on health, and about 850 on armor. So you're losing about 200k from that striker chest piece that we had. But remember what we said, that's wishful thinking that you're going to be at full stacks all the time on that, right? Now, if you really want to run dangerously, I recommend that instead of running, not that one, is it? Yeah, it's this one here. If you run glass cannon, you don't have to build Obliterate. The damage will be right there from the get-go. And at full stacks, this baby is going to give you 850, just like Obliterate, and the 1 mil. So the only thing is that you don't have to build the 25 stacks. The bullet damage is there from the get-go. So it depends on how you want to run it. Now the rest of the build is the Striker's backpack with crit, gunner, the gloves with crit. Everything is red. The knee pads with crit and the holster with crit. The stats on this are as follows: 52%. Try to be as close to 50 as possible. Don't go over it like me. And 173% of the crit damage. That's with this gun. With the LMG, I'm at 47% crit chance and 153% crit damage. And would you like a demonstration of this, running a mission? We can do that. It's going to make the video longer though, but if you guys want to stick around, I can do that. Anything else? Anything else? I think, oh, the actual skills, go with whatever skills you want. I'm running these skills because I'm running all directives. So one of them goes into cooldown. So otherwise I would run that, what do you call it? The Reviver Hive. Anyway, let's show you that. Let's go into a build. Jefferson Trade Center, American History Museum. This one's a nice and easy, fast to complete, as long as I don't die anyway.
Detected.
Okay.
Control point.
Near as we can tell.
And this is how quickly everything dies.
Be prepared.
I forgot to grab ammo, so I'm gonna be running out of ammo soon.
Engaging hostile. I got it. Yeah, I'm hit. I'm hit.
Let me remove that penalty here.
Found an intruder. Hit him.
Stand by, I'm coming in.
We'll deal with them all. We got one of them.
Bullets.
Sweeping the area. Motherfucker. Going in.
It's just a powerhouse.
Throwing a jammer.
Concentrating fire.
Knowing where the enemy is so important, especially when running glass cannon.
Vital signs critical.
It just melts everything? Yeah, it does. As long as you manage to get the upper hand on them first. Now this enemy, uninvaded, they come from behind. Oh, it's inside. I thought he went around the hall. That might have been the last one. No? There. Now take a look at the buildup of the striker damage. And look how
Immediate
quickly
medical assistance needed.
or how often do we get to full stacks. Now imagine if you were to be 200 stacks instead of 100. How much damage we would be missing out on.
I'm right with you. Put us down.
Making good progress. Take it steady.
I got a mental block on glass cannon. I can't bring myself to try it. I used to think about that glass cannon the same way. I used to hate that talent because the way I thought about it was,
Laptop detected.
dude, what good is it to have all that damage if you're gonna be dead? Right? But I learned about something while playing a different game. I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and in there you can make builds also. And one of those builds is, of course, running a glass cannon build. And I noticed something very peculiar, and when I researched it, I found out that it's actually one of those unwritten rules in video gaming from the... Oh crap, I forgot something. From the developers. Like, for example, do you guys know that you're not as good as you think you are in video gaming? The developers give you some hidden traits, hidden benefits that makes you think that you barely made it, when in reality you didn't. For example, the pool of health that you have. How many times have you gotten in any other game, like I don't know, like BioShock, and you barely made it, like by the skin of your teeth, and you think that it was like, oh wow, I just barely made it. You probably died. A lot of these games have a hidden health pool in which you're able to take more damage than you actually should be able to take. There are platformer games also that give you invisible edge, invisible extra jumping area where you run out of space but it still lets you jump. Basically, literally jumping from air. And one of those unwritten rules is about not being able to get one-shotted from running glass cannon builds. What I mean by that is that if you're running glass cannon and you only have... Oh, an exotic. If you're running glass cannon and you have only like 2 million health and a sniper hits you for 17 million, the game is going to automatically put you at 1 HP. It doesn't matter what kind of damage you just received, it will not one-shot you. You have one-shot protection. You get hit again, and you're gonna die for sure then. But now in the first shot. So knowing that information, that you cannot get one-shotted, you can take that and use that to your advantage. I will take some severe damage, and it will put me at 1 HP.
Area secure. Good work.
There it is. How long did that take us? This is a short mission. It probably took us like 10 minutes. If I can see that. Let's see. And the accuracy. That's the other thing. That this gun is very stable and very accurate. We got 8-minute time, even though we're not going super fast, but 80% accuracy. Try and do that with another gun. You realize how difficult it is. Besides, we also get an exotic. Look, we get BTSUs. Oh, we're full on the caches. They're falling out of our pockets. Anyway, I think I think this would make for a great YouTube video. Maybe it's a little on the long side. What do you guys think? I think it has all the information that you need on this, and this is what the build looked like. Got it? Oh, and the GR9. You guys want to see what the GR9 can do? Because that was only on the Saint Elmo. The GR9 is no pushover either. It's absolute beast. An absolute. You know what? We're gonna do one more. One more. One more. We're gonna make that the longest YouTube video ever. Here. Okay, let's go for the next one, which will be this Jefferson Trade Center. And we're going to do exactly the same thing, but now with the other weapon. So this is the GR9, with that one talent that I told you about.
Black Tusk are going after the Shade node. If they get to it, just get in there and stop them.
Now look at the accuracy on this.
Go, go, go!
And this is with glass cannon.
Got a distance plate.
I don't think I'm at 40% accuracy though. If you find yourself reloading, it means that you're sucking. Ah, I'm sucking! What do we have here? Ooh, a Picaro with headshot? Probably is gonna be garbage. I already have one of those.
Warning. Unauthorized network access detected.
Damn, they've already reached the Shade node. Get there as fast as you can.
Like I said, it's not a pushover.
Deploying zone now.
No. I lost a lot of bullets on that. $53 bullets left. 78. As long as I become very accurate in the next section, we'll be okay. 14 left.
I'm going out.
Got it. No reload. Now this next section, I remember back in the day, he used to send me all the way back to the start because there's a boss that comes up in the basement, and then once we go through those doors, that area is wide open. You get flanked so much, and then you have a timer on this boss that if you don't kill him in time, but we don't have that problem anymore.
They were trying to access the Shade database. Let's hope you stopped them in time.
Hate to interrupt, but there's another helicopter inbound. Looks like Black Tusk reinforcements.
How are we doing on bullets? We're doing great on bullets. No need to grab anything. 187, and we have 39 stacks.
All day. We lost the guy. Lost one.
Serious trauma detected.
Not even close.
System disrupted. System reactivated.
Then we're good.
Kill 'em all. Copy. I'm on it.
Nope.
We got Let's go. Fire.
All those wasted bullets. It's not good. 47 bullets left. Well, reload.
Hostile. I'll keep the mini tank up. Copy that. No push.
Vital signs critical.
Grenade launched.
Beautiful. We got a penalty on that one. Let's take that penalty away. Recoup some of the bullets. Now here.
Agent in need of backup.
They all fired at once. can't get a clear target.
Got one of ours! I'll fix you up.
Eh. Comes the next wave. Now, look at that. You can't get there unless... Oh, wait. We have one more. I have these grenades. Let's see if that one lands. Now, one thing I noticed is that you can actually shoot that little thing
System
from here.
malfunctioning.
Look.
System back online.
See that?
System curtailed.
That accuracy. That's at like 40 meters, right? 40 or 50 meters that we were shooting at just now. And this is the final fight.
We're coming in.
And wave number 1 is taken care of. Hey, Shadow. Hi. How are you?
Here we come.
108 bullets. We have 84 already landed. We're in good shape for our reload. Well, what's coming out here?
We'll have to check the logs to see if they accessed any sensitive data. But I think we're okay.
Gotta cherish.
Good work in there.
So that's the build. Gonna grab this here. Any questions, chat? I think I covered it pretty well, huh? What was the accuracy on this thing? The accuracy was not very well. Let's see. %50 accuracy. Psh. Anyway, that's the build. Thanks for watching. Chat, YouTube. Do that salute there. Salute. Okay, so that's a cut.